This conference will now be recorded.
Guys, the last session we discussed about the quick filter, how to define the quick filter, and also in a real time how it works, that also we have seen. Now I'm trying to connect to the data source Excel. So today we'll talk about shade filter and global level filter, how to create a shade filter and global level filter. First we'll talk about the shade filter. Sorry. First we'll talk about the relevant filter. Global level filter, shade filter, both are same. Global level or shade filter, both are same. And let's start first with the relevant filter. We can call this as a relevant filter. We can call the other name as a cascading filter. So I'm just to try to connect to the Excel source. Try to have the orders table here. Now, just category. Okay, let me just take region. And state. Also, I'm having the city. I'm just trying to create a very simple case. Region, city, state, city, having the sales, profit, and quantity. So this you know already how to create a very simple report. I hope you guys are practicing every day, right? Let me know, guys, if you face any problem while you're doing practicing. This is very, without practicing, it's difficult to understand. You need not to do anything. Just follow my recorded session and do the same steps how I am doing it here. Now, this is where in the project also you are going to do the same, but there you will find the different columns. Okay, not the same as what we are seeing here. Different columns, different type of data will get. Apart from that, the way you are doing it here, the way you are doing it in the project is the same. Drag and drop and add a filter, visualize the data in different charts. That's it. We are going to do every day. Now, it's a very easy tool. Okay, it doesn't require any technical knowledge. Basic SQL is required, but yeah, I'm going to explain that. Okay, after a few sessions over, so we will discuss that as well. Okay. Now, I want user to choose their own data. That means, okay, let me just check. This guy is not able to hear me.
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Others can hear me, but the Subhash is not able to hear me. Okay, fine. Now, see, now you can see there are different regions. If user want to choose their own data, then what you can do, right click, show filter. When you add it, the filter is going to add it into the, the region is coming to add into the filter, and the list also you can see the right hand side. So user can choose their own data. Whatever you want to analyze the data, you can analyze it, right? Now, also I want to create a quick filter on the state as well. The other way, you can add the state into the filter first. Click, select all, click OK, and you can just click on show filter. So there are many list of states are there where I'm going to make a drop down list, multi-value drop down list. So when you select, then only it will appear which state you want to select. Similarly, I'm going to add a filter state as well. Okay, then we'll see this. Say now I selected the east region data. Under the east, again, I just want to select the specific states. See why I do not see data. See, I just selected the, let me just select. See guys, I selected the east. Also, I selected the state also, but the data which it is not appearing, right? Data is not coming here. Even though I selected the state as well in the region.
Maybe state is not comes under the east.
Correct. Whatever the state which is selected, that state is not comes under the east region. So I selected the east region, but I selected the different state, different region states. That's the reason which you are not getting. Got it? So I mean it's a difficult, right? So maybe user may not remember that which state comes under the which region, right? So in that case, what we need to do, you can, when I select the east, I should get only the east state list. It should not appear all the states. If I select the east, only the east list of states should appear. So for that, you have to select only relevant value. You have to choose only the relevant values, guys. Similarly, if I select the any state, only the relevant cities data should appear, guys. Then what you can do, go here and select the relevant values. Now I'll see if I'm not selected any region, you will not get any list of states or any cities, because city filter is depending on the state again depending on the region filter. A filter which is depending on another filter is called the cascading filter, guys. Remember this. Some people in interviews they'll ask, what is cascading filter? How we can define the cascading filter? Then you have to select the relevant value. Okay. People will ask relevant filter or cascading filter. Both are same. Nothing but a filter which is depending on another filter. Okay, this is called the cascading filter here. To make a cascading filter, which you have to select the only relevant value. You have to choose only the relevant values. Okay, this is how we can define the filter. Okay, now we'll see if I select the west, only the west region states data is coming. Under the west, I'm selecting the California. So only the list of California cities data which is coming. Then you can choose which city data you want to analyze it. You can choose, you can see that. So this is having a more flexibility. User can choose their own cities data. There is own data, right? In case if you want to choose other cities, other states, you have to select all again, and then you can select the another region, another state if you want to select, or select all again, then select the east or select the central. Under the central, you can see that. So I want to analyze the data for Michigan. So under the Michigan, you will have the list of cities. Under these cities, again, I want to analyze the specific cities data. You can choose only the specific cities information. This is nothing but a cascading filter. This is nothing but a cascading filter. To define the cascading filter, where you have to select the option as the only relevant values. Okay. Guys, is that clear, everyone? Any questions?
What if we want to remove that filter?
Then you have to go and select relevant filter, right? Again, go and select all value database.
Okay.
All value database. Okay. All value. If you do not want to show you the only the relevant value, then go and choose only all values. Okay. Fine. Now, so this is something called relevant filter. So let me create another filter, guys. Deleting this. Okay. Now I'm going to create a report. Subcategory sales. And defining another filter. Subcategory profit, where I want to see the data in a pie chart. And I'm going to create a filter on the order date. Show filter. And also I'm trying to create a filter on a category as well. And ship mode, segment, also I'm trying to have the customer wise sales and profit. I want to show this in a here. You can increase the size if you want. Another sheet which I'm trying to create. Okay, let me just make this as each region wise data. Also, I want to have a filter on a region. So I'm just creating the different reports here. Sheet 3, sheet 4. In sheet 3, I created the different filters. Sheet 4 doesn't have any filter. Sheet 5. Creating the product name, sales. Let's not take the product name, guys. Subcategory, and that I want to see the each ship mode wise, where I just want to select this field one. Okay, increase the size, and each subcategory I want to see the in a different color. Take the subcategory, put into the color. This looks good. And I just want to see add the order date, which I want to choose the only the month's data. Okay. Now we have a total 4 sheets which I created, guys. Maybe I just want to have a region as well. Now I'm going to develop a dashboard. I created the 4 individual sheets here, and I'm going to define the dashboard. Let me make this is a entire automatic. Then I'm going to have a sheet number 2 here, sheet number 2, sheet number 4, sheet number 5. So I'm just going to have some borders. So I have all the borders here. And sorry, add the background color. No, none. Okay. I just want to have the borders for each sheet. Okay. Now I don't want to see the titles. Hide the title. Okay. Now I don't want to see this. This colors legends I don't want to display. So now we have all the filters over here, guys. And the year which I want to see as a slider. Okay. I'm going to bring these filters into the one component as a like I'm just taking the horizontal container, take the horizontal container and make it on the top. All the filters which I'm going to add it here, guys. Taking all the filters, put it here. So this looks not good, right? So I just added everything in one container. If you see, separate container is added, horizontal container, all the list of filters are available here, right? Instead of showing this, no, so I'm just instead of displaying the list, I'm making as this as a drop down list. Multiple, it is showing the individual list. So I'm going to make as a multi-value drop down list. Everything I am going to make it is a multi-value drop down list. Okay, so let's take this as well here. Okay, so then some extra space is there. So go here, horizontal. Oh, something date is not added. Okay. Still order date is not there inside. No. Okay, let it be. That's okay. Fine. Anyway, it's inside the filter, right? Okay. Now I want to distribute this list. I mean, there is just some space, right? So go here, distribute content evenly. That means automatically it will adjust all the sizes. See, when I click here, you'll see this. So all the list of filters in the top, it is coming. Then let's have some different color, background color together. Looks okay now? Now guys, see, based on the values I selected, only that list should appear. So now I am going to select the particular months where the values are going to change. Let me just go and let me just show the label. So how to show the label? You can just click on here, it will show you the label. Come back to the dashboard. Now see now if I select this, only this chart is changing. If I change this, only these values are changing, right? But whenever you add a filter, these filters should apply in all the sheets. Normally that should be the recommended, right? Whenever you add a filter in the dashboard, so that filter should apply to each and every sheet. But only the pie chart, I created the chart. Only in the pie chart only I created this filter. Correct or not? Only in a single pie chart only I created this. Guys, just yeah, sorry, someone is asking. Do you guys see any disturbance my end? Hello?
Yeah, now he's fine. Previously it was there.
Okay. Okay. So are you getting what is my requirement is here? So whatever the filter which I selected, that filter should apply to each and every sheet. Okay. So how to do that? Simple. You can do it here as well. Region, select the region filter. Apply the worksheet to the selected worksheets. Click on. That means you are going to shade this filter to the multiple worksheets, because this filter which I created in the only the sheet number 2, nothing but a sheet number 3. In a sheet number 3 only I created this filter, right? But these filters should apply to all the sheets, all the worksheets. Then what you can do, go here, apply worksheet to the selected worksheet. Select the one which you want to apply that. So I'm just want to apply to each and every sheet. See, now see that. And which worksheet which is applied, you can go here and choose that. You can just see that. Okay. Similarly, you can have a ship mode, add a filter. Okay, like this. But in case tomorrow, if you are adding another dashboard, if you try to create another dashboard, sorry, not dashboard. So tomorrow, maybe you are adding another sheet. So that sheet also should apply the same filter. Again, you have to select that. Again, you have to go and select that, right? So let me just do it first here. Then going to add it in the apply worksheet to the selector worksheets. Just select all. Similarly, region. Okay, so you can see that. Now come to the dashboard. Whatever the value selected, it's going to apply to the each and every sheet. See, furniture I selected. If you don't select anything, nothing is coming. You have to select at least one value, right? Now see. Similarly, but still the month order date is not reflecting, right? So then you have to go to the sheet. How to go to the sheet? How to identify this, which sheet it is? You can click here and go to the sheet. Whenever you are working with the project, you might have some 30-40 sheets. So if you want to know this sheet, no, you need not worry about checking each and every sheet. You can click on this sheet and click here. Go to the sheet. Simple. Here also the month also you need to apply the filter to all the worksheets. Okay, done. So you will see this now. This is how we have to apply the filter to all the worksheets. This is called the global level filter, or you can say shade filter, because the one which you created in the single sheet, which you are going to apply to the all the sheets. That means you are sharing with all the other sheets as well. The filter which you created in one sheet, one workbook or one worksheet. Okay. Then you can just choose all the months data. And tomorrow, if I want to create another sheet, guys, I'm just to try to create another report. No. Maybe I'm just going to not state. Okay. So this is a simple report which I created. Now I'm going to add this sheet into the dashboard. Okay. Now, in case if you select some segment here, we have a segment filter or ship mode filter, right? So it's still reflecting into only these sheets. The other sheets are not reflecting, right? Again, you have to go and apply that. Instead of doing that, what you have to do, you go here and apply the worksheet to the data source level. If you apply this to the data source level, so I'm just applying to the data source level, then what will happen whenever you create a new sheet? See, now I'm just added the subcategory. Automatically, those filters also will appear here. So when it is a data source level filter, even though tomorrow if you are trying to create a new sheets or new report, that will reflect into that sheet as well. Those filters are reflect into the new sheets as well. You need not do it again. You need not. If it is the sheet level, what will happen? If you apply to the selected worksheet, then if you try to create the new sheets again, you have to apply that. To avoid that, every time if you think that there are many changes may come in future, then you can go with the data source level filter where you can select apply worksheet using this data source. Because again if you try to create new report, guys, I'm just trying to create new report here. See, automatically the new filters are also applied to the worksheet if you select it as a data source. If you select as a data source, okay, so sheet level you will see this option. Okay, if it is applied to the data source level, you will see the cylinder symbol. You guys can see the cylinder symbol. If the filter is applied to the data source level, that is a cylinder symbol. You guys can see that. Similarly, if you want to apply to the everywhere, you can apply that. Apply it to the worksheet at a data source level. Apply it to the worksheet at a data source level. Okay. Now, if you try to create a new report, guys, you'll see this order date. You'll see 2017 only. I can see. I just added the region. See region. I can see only the three regions are coming. I just added the category. I can see only the one category. Ship mode. You can see only the 3 ship modes. I can see that sales, profit, quantity, discount. Okay. Now you have to go to the dashboard, and if you want to see all the regions, all the categories, then you can choose all and come back to the sheet number 10. You can see all the data. Where is that? So select all. Come back to the sheet 10. You guys can see all the sheet. Or else maybe what you can do, instead of going back to the dashboard, you can choose the values here also. Only the thing is you have to go here and show filter. Here also you can show that filter. Right click and show filter. If you don't want to go to the dashboard and choose it, or you can have it here as well. Okay. And you can, if you want to add this also in a dashboard, you can add that as well. Okay. Clear? Any questions here? So this is how. So we can have a multiple filters and apply that filters into the any sheet. If you want to apply that filter to only the specific sheets, you can apply that. Or you want to apply that filter into all the sheets, you can apply that. Use the data source level filter by selecting the data source. Okay. Any questions, guys? Is that clear, everyone?
The relevant filter is used in a single sheet, and the global filter is used to share with all the sheets, right?
Even though the relevant filter, you can see irrespective of the shade or global level filter, you can create a relevant filter. Simple, you can go here, select the relevant, only the relevant values. Okay. Maybe let me not do this because this is higher level. Say suppose category and subcategory is their example. Where is the subcategory? I don't see the subcategory filter. Okay, subcategory filter is not there. Okay, fine. Come to the dashboard. Okay, see here also what you can do. So you can apply the filter. You can apply the relevant values, guys. Only the relevant values. You can choose only the relevant values. You can do that. Okay. See that.
So I can say global filter is nothing but the data source filter.
Yeah, you can say that. I mean, see, simple. Global level shade filter, both are same filter. Both are the same type of filter only. Okay. See,
Okay, shade means it's
basically,
getting to the selected sheets. Am I correct?
correct. Shade means, so when you click on selected worksheet, you can click on all. When you click on all, it works like a global level filter only, right?
Okay.
Okay. If you click on all, it's work like a global level filter. But when you try to create a new sheet and add that, no, so that time this filter will not apply to that particular sheet.
Okay.
So in that
So
case,
just
you have to choose as a data source. You have to
okay. Data.
choose as a data source. Go here and select the worksheet. Use the data source instead of the
That means
selected work.
initially in the data source also we have added some filters, right? This and that is
Correct.
both are same. Same.
Basically, see, you don't see that filter is applied, but internally the filter apply at the data source level only. Correct.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Okay. Fine. So I mean, we have a different options. That's the reason we if someone asks how many types of filters are there, don't say that. So we have only the 5 types of filters. Okay. So to restrict the data in a Tableau, we do have a different type of filters that you can say quick filter, traditional filter, data source level filter, and shade or global level filter. This is how you have to say answer. And we can do some apply filter using the calculated fields also. You can restrict the data using calculated fields also. Okay, fine. Because Tableau is not given that, so you have these many filters. I'll explain that again. So after we completed all the type of filters, I will explain it again. Which order is going to take? What kind of orders is going to take it? Fine. So there is another type of filter. We can call it as a cascade. Sorry, context filter. So that we'll see next session. And I just forgot to tell you guys one more thing. See, I've just added the subcategory sales. I just want to see the top 5 records. To get only the top 5 records, take the subcategory, add into the filter. There is an option called top. There you can find the top. Okay, and I want to see the only the 5 records, top 5 records. Just remove this 10, top 5, and make sure that the measure you selected in the sheet, the same value is there or not. You have to select, you have to just check that. See, normally top 5 means top 5 products based on the profit or based on the sales or based on the quantity. These are totally different, right? Top 5 profits products are different. Top 5 quantity products are different, right? So which are the top values you want to see? Top 5 sales or profit, based on what you want to see the top 5. So I want to see the top 5 products based on the sales. Let's see this. Okay. Now also you want to see the bottom values also. You have a bottom option also there. Bottom 5 records also. Here. And you can see the bottom 5 records. Fine. Now I'm going to display the customer name, sales. I want to see the top 10 customers data. Then take the customer name, go to the top 10 customers, click OK. But I want to see the top 10 profit customers. Edit a filter and select the profit. So values will change, guys. You can see this. See, the different customers are reflecting now. See this. If you make a sales, see, top 10 customers, you'll see that values are changing. When you make it profit, okay. So this is how. So we can display the top 10 and bottom 10 records. Now, I want to display the customers. Their sale value is a greater than 5,000. I want to display the customer, their sale value greater than 5,000. Then take the customer name, add a filter. There is a condition, sum of the sales greater than 5,000. I want to see the customers, list of customers. I'm applying the filter on the customer name, not on the sales. I'm putting the condition on the sales. Sum of the sales greater than 5,000. So I'll see this. All the customers which is greater than 5,000. Let's make it 10,000. Okay. So I want to see the list of customers, their sale value less than 100. See?
Here we can make like top 10.
No.
I mean, we can apply the two conditions.
You can't do it. At a time, you can't do it.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's working. Just a second. Okay, after condition, let me make it. Yeah, I think it's working. Yeah. So first is applying the filter. Then top 10 records are coming. Apply, you'll see this. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
So first it will take the condition and the filter. Then after that, the top 10 records of which is coming. Bottom, if you do it, you can see the bottom. Okay. Maybe greater than 10,000. Apply. Okay, this is working. Yeah. So this is how we can restrict the, we can create the filters. Any questions? Anyone have any questions? Okay. So that's all, guys, today. So tomorrow there is no session because of the holiday. So next session we'll connect again on Monday. So I will share the day before yesterday's session and today's session, guys. Anyone have any questions?
Madhakarji, could you please
Yeah.
share me some of the PDFs or some materials so that we can go through that one?
Documents, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll send you
documents.
that. Yeah. So there is a
Thank you.
Dropbox link. Under the Dropbox link, you will find all. I'll share it as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So thanks all. Thank you very much. There is no session, guys, tomorrow.